podcast. Like, I like just
Other singers. So, flip over live. Hi, if you.
yeah.
There it goes. Ta-da! Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to High Shelf Gaming Friday night, and we are playing Midway Madness. Heckna, run by our good friend Taylor from Consave. We have Taylor and Blair here from there, and me and Kelly here from Girl Squad, Girl Gang, bosses. Um, um, quick updates from us. G is playing Aegon tomorrow night. It is our last episode. Sound is a bit.
Yes.
Went for it, Jake. Like, I took you as my inspiration for going ham with my. We work on the audio. I'll continue.
Solid 30 minutes.
I was lucky. I could just go Kent, Earth Genasi, bam. So yeah, Aegon tomorrow night. It's gonna be our last episode of that, and we'll be transitioning to Mass Effect every other Saturday, and different game that HSG is. And then Wednesday we have Red Markets, where I can't help that, Jake. I talk quiet. I'm trying.
In your Discord account?
Oh, you know what? I did turn it down because I was being a little bitch about the sound. Is that any better?
Let us know in the chat. I'm gonna keep going. I seem fine to myself and the 3 people that I am playing games with. But those are the announced Wednesdays Red Markets with us. In the future, look for more stuff for Gen Con. HSG is going to be there with Consave, running some games, having some fun, being safe. We'll definitely have more info out there on that. It sounds like our audio is better. Well, it looks like our audio is better. I'm going to kick it over to Blair and Taylor for the Consave stuff.
I forgot everything to do. Let's see. What do we do? So, every other Thursday, Annihilation, read by Jake, where we are, I think, finally in the forest, not the forest, this is jungle, and we'll see what happens. Then, on Sundays, we have Game Watch. This week, we're going to just have another fun chill week, and then we'll probably pick up Borderlands again very soon. Discord is loud. I'm not used to streaming and not having it silenced. I gotta fix that. Then, coming up today, Aegon's coming back for us. We took a few weeks off because busy lives, so we'll probably wrap that over the next few weeks. What else do we do? We're here. Minecraft mornings? Yeah, they've been coming back. I think, are we gonna do it this coming Sunday morning?
Yes.
This coming Sunday morning. That is the Lewis and Blair show, and then Heather and I tag along now.
So. Yeah, come watch for fun times with Lewis and Blair, and then Taylor and I just playing mom.
yeah.
Okay, so the only reason that it does go that way is because we need so much help. Because there's a clip coming soon of us almost exploding, and it's like my favorite thing ever.
Taylor is there.
Thinking about it.
Taylor is there to save them when trouble happens, and I'm here just to be disappointed when stuff happens. If I stay at home, I don't go where they go.
Yeah, she's the disappointed mother, and then I come in and kill things and clean up their messes when they get it.
I just stay in the back and I have like my sword out and I'm just like, yay, y'all do it, and I just won't die. I'll just be back here, and that sometimes does happen. I don't die, and then I'm stuck there by myself.
That's coming up Sunday. It sounds like we'll be live around the concert. And
Yeah. Then we've got some more fun stuff coming. Oh God, it's tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow. I need to start writing these things down. Or do like Jake does and look at the calendar. That would be
Legend
smarter.
Keeper. The Legend Keeper can really help you organize your whole life.
Yes, everything. It's not even just for games, but everything. I spent a good like 3 hours today putting in all the rules for The Witcher. So The Witcher Legend Keeper is getting really great. If anyone just wants in it to learn the game, let me know. It's getting real top notch. But tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central on the Con Save is the first episode of Tragedy at Heart's Home, ran by a new DM and friend of the Con Save, Jonathan. It should be super fun. It's like a dark fantasy, spooky. It's not going to be carnival like this. It'll be a nice tone change, and it should be very fun. Yes, it's middle of the day because Jonathan's in the UK. Time zones are really weird, right, Blair? I think that's it. And then more fun stuff coming in July. We've got some more Cyberpunk coming, some more one-shot things. While we get ready for Gen Con and then whatever next big campaign I'm gonna run that isn't this.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I think with all that, we're gonna get started because probably gonna be a few hours tonight. Probably won't go too late, just so everyone's expectations are met. That's kind of what's going on here. So, Taylor, with that being said, how about it?
I was talking. I need to. How do I turn on? There it is. Enable. Because normally I'm streaming, so Discord automatically goes into streamer mode, and I just had a notification sound in my ear, and it was very assaulting on the system, so I had to turn that off. Okay. So, guys, hi. We're back. Y'all are in the Revelia. So of our first episode, where you all were minding your own businesses, walking, running, dancing in various locations across the world and dimensions, when everything started getting weird. Everything started getting dark, kind of mucky, kind of icky. I don't know. Big trees. It was getting real spooky. And each of you had very interesting encounters. Ned found a acrobat in the forest who had an invitation to the Revelia signed to him. Whereas Hippoly, I gotta write these names. Hippoly was running and slammed into a gnome woman who led her to the Revelia before disappearing into the crowds and possibly cursing her. I don't know. Odd. And then Kate probably had the best time. She made a friend with another fellow performer. She got a golden ticket, came in, they danced their way. It was just a beautiful, fun time. But then, oh my God, her whole day may have been a little crushed when you all met together and learned that this place might not be as great as it seems, as you talked to a elven woman who had been attacked by a bear in the forest trying to escape. She's looking for her brother who has disappeared because people seem to come here and they change and things gets weird and she can't find her brother and I need to get out. And apparently, currently, the only way she knows to leave Revelia is death. So she's asked if y'all could, maybe help figure that out. You then adventured the Jamboree for a little bit as a parade came by with different acrobats. Miss Bella Bellazon was there, as well as some dancers that Meg noticed were not sad. They looked real happy. They looked not in pain. Tears streaming from their eyes as they walked along the float with Heckna himself standing at the top, waving and blowing you each a little kiss. You met Pinky, an interesting clown, dressed in pink as her namesake, and assaulting teeth, who had a wonderful friend, Matthew McNally, who is now with you. It's good old Matthew McNally has joined you on your journey as you went to hostel, and that's where you were set on your current adventure from Ramona, a marionette who seems to be malfunctioning a little bit and has a horrible. But she did kind of ask you for some help as you heard a disembodied for help throughout the hostel. You found the missing room 9 that she had completely forgot about, and have entered into it to find the Sweet Suite, a interesting doll house in the middle of this room where you still hear the echoing screams coming from within. Both and Kippley at different points touched the dollhouse and disappeared. And Med, you're standing there in this windowless dark room. All you can see is this dollhouse. It has a nice glow to it. You kind of checked it out. You can't see in it or anything. It kind of looks just like a nice set piece sitting in the middle of the room.
Before we push forward, Taylor, we're having an audio problem. Or audio. I think the 3 of us can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can go get our resident IT guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take just a quick moment to do that. I'm sorry.
Say I don't know what to do on my end if it sounds good to y'all.
It does. Twitch folk, can y'all hear everyone else just fine? Is it only Taylor, or is it just us, or is it all of it? And then I will mute and go off camera and get my IT guy.
I love that you have one in the house. Just, you know.
Because you said it sounds good to y'all, right? So I shouldn't like mess with my gain or anything.
No, it looks something with Kelly's with stream up. It sounds like.
Not Kelly. Seems like everyone not Kelly has their sentences cut off. Okay. Since I'm the one streaming. Okay, give me a hot minute, y'all. I'll get my resident IT guy away from our tiny dictator. And my apologies. I'll leave us going so we can keep making faces. Unless y'all want a break screen. It's up to y'all.
No, it's fine. We'll leave it live just so.
Okay. I'm not touching that house. That's what I'm not doing. Okay.
Okay, good to know.
All right, perfect.
I have touched the house. I am in the house.
I am also in the house. I accidentally. Well, I mean, I touched it on purpose, but I accidentally went in it. You know, I didn't mean to.
So Legend Keeper, y'all, is a thing
Great.
that we use for almost all of our games, all of HSG's games now. So no,
All
y'all.
con saves. I found it like before I started Cyberpunk, just randomly, and then quickly all of us jumped on it.
Oh hell
So
yeah,
good.
yeah. We got it. Dave introduced me to it, and now everybody's use it for all our games. Hell, we run red marks out of it, like as our character sheet. So.
Nice. Yeah, I spent a good bit of today wasting my time, if we're gonna be honest. In Legend Keeper.
Not a waste.
It wasn't. Like I said, okay, so I'm trying to learn The Witcher TTRPG because guess what, guys? I'm gonna run it at Gen Con.
Yay!
It'll be so fun.
Yay!
But I gotta learn it. And thankfully, some wonderful people here are gonna be my guinea pigs. So I've been putting in rules
and like very basic world lore, all of the pre-gen characters, everything. So y'all can look at it and get the gist of it without having to read the entire freaking book like I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah.
That helps.
Will it also explain all of the lore of Witcher in Pleasure Keeper?
Look,
For
eventually
those of us that
I put a map in today, and I've already toyed with the idea of putting in pins and history for every section of the continent.
what I know
Look,
about
it's
The
gonna get crazy.
Witcher, what I know about The Witcher is that there's Geralt
Mhm.
and then the blonde child,
Siri.
and then
Mhm.
there's the two women that aren't like the last game. He almost had a
Triss
threesome,
and
but then, like, if you do
Yennefer.
that scene, then I don't
Not
know her
Triss.
name.
What's the actual the sorcerer's lady? She was like the other lead in the show. Why have I forgotten her name all of a sudden?
Come on, chat. Chat, tell us, because I don't know.
Who's the other? Oh man.
The other chick, y'all.
I literally watched the first 3 episodes of the show yesterday too, and she was in it, and I've already forgotten her name.
It's a really cool, dark, spooky chick, right?
Yeah, Yennefer. Thank
Yennefer.
you, Yennefer.
All right, y'all. I don't get to wear my fun hat. But
Oh
No.
no!
I know. Everyone understands.
But it was here. It was seen.
It
was on
seen.
stream.
Y'all-
Made an appearance.
We're here to represent. I'll see if I can't fix it in the break. But
Oh, it
Where
will
does like a
definitely-
brooch?
as
Like
a
a
brooch,
It'll fit in the headphones. Like, for
Yes.
sure.
so I could do it like that. There we go. We'll just
Yes.
I shan't be slayed
Make it
by
work. Make it
technology.
work.
Anyway, let us continue. So sorry for this.
That's why I brought my earbuds from my office so I could have fun buns, because fun buns don't work with the headphone band.
Right? I didn't even think about it. Okay.
Okay. It's
Leave it that way for
Yeah.
David.
Yes.
Oh my god,
He might
yes.
wear it. He might wear it.
you probably
Super glue it. It can never be
No, girl,
removed.
I want to wear
forever.
it again.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You gotta buy another one. A second one just for the head.
It was specially made by a friend, so this is one of a kind.
well, one of a kind.
Oh, that's so cool.
So anyway,
tiny hands.
sorry y'all for that.
That's okay.
I chose fashion over function and it fucked up. So
Understand.
Sometimes it happens.
I
It happens.
okay, so I'm sitting here with this dollhouse, yes?
Yep.
Mhm.
And my friends got sucked inside. And we're not with Ramona at this point. Like
No,
she's still outside the door.
Yeah, she let y'all in, wrote very specific notes that when you knock to let you out, because she is the only one that can operate this door.
That's right.
And
That's right. Okay.
she thinks, oh, there might be someone that she forgot to let out in there.
Gertrude Figgy Pudding.
That is the ghost.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Mhm.
Okay. I am going to try and talk to them. They sound far away to me. So I'm
You still only hear the one guy talking and like just yelling.
Oh, the guy's like trying to get out, right? Like he was saying he's stuck. Okay.
Okay, so I haven't heard them. I'm still gonna try and talk to them. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try yelling.
Okay.
Are you alive?
Kithily and Kate. After this odd sensation of feeling like you've just been squished through like a vacuum, just like air and weird, and then poof, you kind of plop, and both of y'all have kind of hit the ground as you're just dropped into somewhere. And you kind of blink and look around, and then you immediately, first thing you notice is it is really cold. It's a lot colder in this area than anywhere in the Revelia that you've been so far. And you're expecting to be inside a dollhouse, maybe. You're sitting on grass among tall trees. And there's in front of you a brightly colored cottage that looks like a real life gingerbread house with piped icing around the windows and doors, and large pieces of sugar candy comprise the shutters and the walkways. From the lush soil grows a vibrant, faintly glowing mushrooms made of cotton candy. And inviting warm glow flickers in the cottage's windows. The otherwise pleasant view is disrupted momentarily by a loud shouting, which echoes and kind of reverberates through the forest as it's amplified. Almost like it's amplified by a speaker. It's so loud. And you just hear, "Get me out of here! Help!" And then, right as that kind of goes, you hear, "Are you alive?" That's much further echoed and quieter. And very quickly you recognize that one as Med's voice.
I'll yell back that yes, we are, with definitely like chest voice, like getting it out there. Trying to like be louder than the yelling that we hear.
Yeah. Med, you hear Kathleen back, but it was you're like, oh, okay.
So
I got the gist.
I'd like Med's gonna look in the windows.
Mhm.
Are they lit up?
Yeah,
Can
so
I
you can
see
tell that
inside?
there's a glow kind of coming from the inside. And then as you look in, it kind of looks like there's almost just a false interior kind of like painting in front of the windows, like a cheapo Barbie house where they just like stuck like in here there's a couch and like a cat.
Mm-hmm. Med would remember. Kelly does not. I know one person touched it, and then another person. Did they both touch it physically, or?
Yeah, Kathleen
Okay.
went to knock and then Kate went to go cast a spell, but when she
That's right, lay
touched it,
hands.
she immediately.
Yeah, shit. Okay. I'm gonna find like a stick, because dollhouses can open up. So that's what he's gonna try and do, is try and like open this house and see
Okay.
if he can't see inside.
Do you have anything on you? Because this is a like
This-
5x5 tiny little empty room, and the only thing in there
Oh.
is dollhouse.
He has a quarterstaff he could use. I don't think I specifically have it named, but he would have like a rucksack with. Let's do the quarterstaff.
Okay. So you kind of grab your quarterstaff and stand back a little and kind of start to kind of scooch it, see if you can open, see if there's a little clasp somewhere like poking it.
Mhm.
It doesn't budge. Like you even start to like kind of put your weight almost onto it, and this like dollhouse this big doesn't move. Like it is solid.
Okay. Maybe this would be a survival check. I'm gonna like smell
Mm-hmm.
and just see like if anything, like, do I smell ozone or bodies?
Beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
Ozone or bodies, please. Thank you.
Those are the two specific things.
4 or
I have.
5.
Anything else? I don't want to know. Only ozone or bodies. Thank you.
That's a 24.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Like rain or ice or
Yeah.
whatever smell. It smells different than the rest of the room.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the room that you're in, very stale, very just like a closed room, just that like the smell of just nothing but dust and no air moving. You kind of get up to the dollhouse and you do a little sniff as you're looking through the windows. You smell like fresh gingerbread cookies. You smell just saccharine sweet, candies or, chocolate, like all these sweet smells. But you also get like a little hint of like pine, like some fresh air.
Like the same smell of the trees that were outside the Revelia.
Similar, yeah. Just kind of a forest, like a kind of
Cool.
dark.
I'm gonna do the knock on the door to try and speak with Ramona,
Okay.
the
So yeah, you
hostel worker.
knock. You wait a second. You wait a second. You're like, oh no, did she forget about me?
That bitch.
That bit. And as soon as you think that, the door opens,
Yes.
she's like, Kithily. Kithily?
I'm the bird. Med.
Bird. Okay.
Giant bird.
Okay.
Giant
Okay.
bird.
Okay.
Totally.
I'm gonna
totally
write that
different.
note next time. Yeah. Bird. It's
Mhm.
that. Okay. Blue. It's that one. Red shoes. That. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Hi. Have you stopped the screaming yet?
working on it. Totes working on it. Let's talk about this house that's in here. Do you know anything about
House?
this? So he's in the doorway and he is going to try and stand off to the side so that she can see this house situation.
Anna looks in. She's like, oh, I forgot where I put that. I guess I left that in here. That's a bad place to leave it because room 9 disappears a lot. And then if I lose the suite, I've lost 2 rooms.
Is that the
Oh,
suite? The house?
yeah. Yeah, that's the suite.
Oh. So can you move this house?
Um, Sometimes. If it's unoccupied, I can move it. Usually I go in and then I clean it and then I'll come out and then I'll move it. But if it's not moving, I don't remember. Hold, and she kind of like goes behind her and she's got almost like a belt that has like holsters for like books and stuff because she keeps so many notes. There's like sticky notes stuck all over her. She's got like stuff like scribbled on the wood of her arm and like everywhere so she can try to rip her something. And she just pulls out this giant book and she's like, okay, okay, I think I see the problem here. Um, if that house isn't moving, then it probably means that Gertrude's there. And then that screaming probably means that the guy that I rented room number 9 is in there.
And more. My 2 compatriots are in there as well. So
Hmm.
let's how fix?
So usually, Gertrude, Figgy Pudding, the ghost, she's a very sweet little girl. I mean, she doesn't mean any harm. She just she has quite the taste for sweets. Um, that's why she likes that room. So, sometimes she'll come in from the forest and come and stay. Usually, we'll make some sort of trip for candy, but I that's how she leaves, is we'll give her something sweet. She knows it's time to go. But I forgot she was here, so um
So how do you get
I could
people
get
out? If she comes out with sweets, how do you get non ghost sweet
oh,
things out?
okay. Hold. And she like digs again and looks in something else and she pulls out like a candy cane. This is the key
To the sweet.
to the sweet. Yes.
Ah. Can you
Um
will you come in and use it?
I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
Because if I go in, I don't know where anyone is. Maybe they're all at the parade. If I go in, we're stuck in there again. Because I don't know. I have lots of people that work for me, but I forgot where they went.
How do you use the key?
Oh, just touch the door with it.
The door. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Any door in the suite will work if you touch it to it. It knows that you want to come back, and it'll drop you right here. But
So it's going to bring out Gertrude.
oh, she kind of comes and goes as she pleases. The only way that she really knows to leave is that we give her some sort of sweet, and usually she's not very happy. She gets a little temperamental if we don't have anything sweet. I have some stale cakes. That might help. I think I told someone to go get some from Candy, but I don't know where they went.
Okay.
Did I ask you your name yet?
It's not Kithley.
I have a note. Okay. That's right. Okay.
I'm the bird.
If you stop the screaming, I'll give you tonight free. I can't
Wonderful.
handle it.
So, okay. Thank you. I take the candy cane.
Oh, hold on. And she kind of like scuttles down the hall. And you're like, wait a second. She comes back and she has like a little kind of like pastry box that has like 4 pretty stale looking like bundt cakes with like a bunch of like frosting and like sprinkles on it. She's like, um, maybe this will help get Gertrude out. It's not as much as we usually give her, but it's a start.
Do I set it outside like cookies for Santa, or do I bring it in with me?
Take it in with you.
Okay.
Like I said, she can be very sweet. She just likes her sweets.
Okay. Takes the
Mhm.
box. Shuts the door.
Just knock when you want out. Good luck.
Thank you.
Med. You're med.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You just hear her like clumping down the hall.
While this is happening, can I be doing something?
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as like Kate jumps in and like does the whole like teleporting like into the thing, she probably thinks it's super fun and will like
It's pretty fun.
land. It's super fun. And
It's like a
land
water slide, but more intense.
in no water.
No water.
But not like a horrible kind where you like, like a water slide, but you accidentally hit a spot that has no water and then you're like, it's not that. It's not that. It's
Yeah,
the
no,
fun
not that.
kind. I get you. She'll probably like land and just be like in a like fit of laughter, just kind of like like, and like the whole time her feet are just kind of like moving, and then she'll hear like the noise and the laughter at the same time and just kind of be like, oh, so many voices, and do like a backwards like flip but land on like the ballet shoes, and so kind of like use that to kind of like hoist her up, and then kind of does that little like teetering like on the ballet shoes, and then I just want to like listen like directly, like where is that voice coming from, and do I hear like anything else?
Do
Like the
perception.
screaming. Sorry, the screaming. I want to know the screaming.
Yeah.
Gotta have the right tab. Too many tabs. That is a 17.
So the you hear men, and it just sounds like it's like from the sky. The sound of the man kind of just yelling, it reverberates everywhere. It sounds like it's just echoing, like it's very sourceless, but it's kind of echoing just in this area. It doesn't seem like it's like back in the trees. It's just kind of like here. Um, but then you also hear from in the house, like a very slight like
I'll just say, I'll just like kind of like start going towards the window, kind of like prancing over to the window. Like, Kithley, there's a third voice. And like kind of like go and just kind of be like,
Kithley follows, but she looking over all of, like the gingerbread and the candy, and makes the observation of that's like 5 days worth of carbs right there at least. You're gonna have to really just do a lot of cardio to kind of get over that. But what did you say about a voice you heard other than that guy? Where the hell's Met?
in the sky.
This right, that's probably true. Yep.
And
Skynet.
then the man is everywhere. And then there's like a who in the house.
Like a ghost?
Ooh.
That sounds,
She sounds- She sound like sad? Or just ghosty?
Ooh.
I mean, that sounds like a ghost to me if I ever heard a ghost before. I mean, that's a ghost sound.
Let's go say hi.
Sure. You first.
I want to go to the door
Okay.
and
I'm following.
open the door.
You kind of start walking up to the door, and the bushes in front. So it's kind of got like a nice little porch that comes up, and there's like these bushes that kind of go around it. That almost looks like wadded up grass that you put in like an Easter basket, like all kind of around the edge. And as you're walking, you just hear like the little clip, 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 clip as it's like almost hard candies that you're walking on. You know, it looks almost glass-like. And you get up to the stairs that go up a couple of steps, and it's very much like a gingerbread cookie, whereas then the railing kind of looks like piped chocolate that's nice and cooled. And you get to this doorway that looks like it's another piece of gingerbread, but it's like iced with white, and it's got little window holes in it with like a little curtain. And the door is like made of like a jawbreaker, like the door handle. And as you get up, you can hear even louder.
Kate's gonna kind of like mimic it, not rudely, but also just go, hello. See, if there's anything.
Stops.
Hello?
You feel like a rush of kind of like cool air come through that window in the door. Hello?
Hello? Are you?
Who is it?
Kithily and Kate. Med is somewhere, and Sky Med is around. Who are you? Can we open the door? Like,
Yeah, the door opens, and you see a semi-translucent, younger girl. She's hovering about like a foot off the ground, and it's almost like as the body goes down, it just kind of disappears and turns into just like wisps. Looks like she's wearing just like a little sundress. She's got these like big pigtails and like freckles. You can kind of see where there's like freckles probably on her face. She's like, I'm so hungry.
Kate's gonna be
I don't
kind
smell
of
candy on you guys.
I don't have any candy, but I have some granola bars, packed with protein. And I'll start pulling
A big
one out.
rush of air just hits you.
Oh.
Cold. No.
They're good.
I can't taste anything unless it's really sweet. And I'm just so hungry. Ramona usually brings me food, and it's been so long.
So you said when we walked, it was like the floor was candy, right?
Yeah, like this whole place is like a gingerbread house, essentially.
So this might be a bad idea. But Kate's just gonna go, oh, and like start like tapping her foot like a little like harder to try and like break the.
What do you think? You're gonna break it? Candy made this.
You said you wanted something sweet, right?
I'm not gonna eat the house. It's all stale. It's been here for so long.
Guess that does make sense.
While we figure out the sweet thing, do you know about the guy that's yelling?
Oh my God. So I'm usually used to people like hollering and shouting with my visits and, you know, t- like saying things like, oh, well, don't bake a pie unless you don't want like me, Lady Figgy Pudding stopping by. It's like it's a thing. And I'm used to the kind of the yelling, but Scooter, he just doesn't stop. And he has cookies. But why is he still screaming? I told him I'm not leaving until I've had my breakfast.
Scooter?
Yeah, and she kind of like points behind her, and as she like points, she just kind of goes whoop over really fast and like picks up what looks to be like a model of the room 9. Like she holds it up, and there's like a door that looks just like the one that y'all were like standing at the hallway, and they picks it up, and she's like, "But you're not gonna give me any of your cookies, are you, Scooter?" And he's like, "And then I won't have anything to eat." And it's like echoing.
Kate's just gonna go big, medium, small.
Huh?
Big. How?
So, yeah, that what she was asking. What is that?
Well, it's another room, and I don't know. He said he's got cookies, and I tried to let him out, but I don't think my hands quite do it. As it's like she's somehow holding it, but you can still tell that her hands are like phasing kind of in and out as she's trying to like do things.
Can I take it from her?
No.
I was gonna try and get him out.
Mm, But then if he gets out, and then I'm stuck here because I can't. Ramona hasn't told me I could leave yet. She hasn't brought me any sweets, and then I'll be here alone.
Here.
Is she like small? Is she like kid size?
Yeah, she's like kid size, but she's like floating kind of a foot off the ground.
Kate's gonna go, I have an idea. And kind of just like lean down and is kind of still like stutter stepping. And how about we go look for food? I can come with you.
There is something here. But
Do you
I'm
want to go
scared of
find
it.
it? I can go with. We can dance the whole way.
Oh, what if dancing's fun? What if you went and then brought it back and then I'll give you the room. So then I can go and he can go and you can go.
You don't want to dance with me? And she's gonna try to persuade her to
Go for
like
it. Go
off.
for it.
That is an 18. It'll be real fun.
What if we dance in here and then you can go outside?
Outside, because you said you're scared of it.
Oh, well, sometimes it's really scary and sometimes it looks really yummy.
What is it?
Um, it's like some kind of sugar monster.
That sounds awesome.
And Candy told me that she's seen them before, and sometimes after you've like beat the monster, then it leaves behind like a sugar sculpture, and it's really yummy.
I like Kithley's like taking her shield off, like and kind of getting ready to brandish a long sword, and it's like turning around like monster time.
You're so cool.
Yeah, I am. And keep walking.
But we can still dance. Do you want to dance?
Okay.
Okay. She like goes over, like, disappears for a second, and then reappears on the other side of the room where there's like a old record player looking thing, but it's like obviously just like it almost looks like a cardboard kind of plaything, but then it's got the big it's not like what were those things called?
Like the phone, like the speaker thing.
Yeah,
kind of like
I can't remember what they're called, but yeah,
The gramophone.
Gramophone. Thank you. And and that looks like it's like wafer cookie, and then she puts what looks like a lifesaver like on and like starts it, and it starts like spinning, and it starts playing some like bubblegum circus just music.
He's like, I love this song, but I need both your hands, okay?
Okay. And she's like got that like sundress and has like a little like overall pocket, and she just puts the room in there. It's like,
But can I try to do something else? I wonder what will go in this fucking box. So,
Steal it. Steal the box. Steal the box.
I'm literally gonna steal candy from a child.
I was gonna try to like, so probably just like have both her hands doing like spin kind of dancing. I just want to, can I like spin her where there's like enough force that it just kind of like pops out?
Okay. So she puts her hands out and you put yours out. It feels like, you know how like what's a good explanation? Like an air jet where it kind of feels solid, but you can just put your hands through it still. That's what she feels like. Where it's like there's something there, like you can feel and like kind of fake it, but as soon as you try to like grab to spin, it's just like, whew, like there's no real purchase.
So I can't spin her?
Damn it.
I mean, she'll spin with you, but she's kind of operating herself.
While Kate does that and I'm marching out, I'm like, Med, we gotta kill a monster.
Yeah, but you've like shut the door to Ramona, and you turn back around with stale bunt cakes in one hand and a candy cane in the other, and just hear mad.
Especially if I hear the we gotta kill a monster. He double times it a little bit. He was probably lollygagging a bit like, my life has come to this. I've trained for this. And then it's like, kill a monster? Oh, let's do. So he definitely tries to open the door with the candy cane key.
Cool. Yeah, as soon as you just kind of touch it to the house, you feel that same just kind of weightlessness, and then like you're sucked in through a tube. You go wee, we already said it's a water slide, so it feels like you're doing that. And then you land much more gracefully right in front of the front door.
Do I still have my candy cane key?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's all still in your hand, and you still have the cakes, and you're like, oh.
Okay, so I'm going to tuck the candy cane key away, and I'm going to open the stale bunt cakes, and with my feather hands, waft whatever smell I can, to bring out Gertrude. And at the same time, I am yelling for Kate and Kithalee. And do I hear the yelling of the other person in there?
Yeah, so you plop down and hear a cacophony of odd noises. You hear this like bubblegum pop, like just kind of echoing inside, and like kind of a little girl laughing. You hear the very end of Kithalee yelling that you have to kill things. Kate's feet, tip, 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 and you hear, come on, just let me out of here. What's going on? And you plop down, and then there's a moment where you just, Kate, Gertrude, just kind of stops. She's like, oh, I smell something sweet. Oh, I'm getting real hungry. Let Gertrude have a little bit of a taste, please.
Where?
Okay.
And she whooped to the door and swings it open, and y'all see Med just standing there on the front porch with like pastries.
Med!
Well, hello.
She brought snacks.
Not for
You're
y'all.
no longer a sky voice.
Excellent. Yes. Okay. So I think I think I know how to get out of here. Gertrude, I have
Yeah.
candy sweets for you. So it's safe to come out. These are from Ramona. She sent me with them.
Oh, okay.
But we need to bring everybody out, not just you.
Oh,
Mhm.
you need Scooter?
So I'm assuming I see this room.
Yeah, and she's just gonna hold it. You see, like a little gnome guy, like face pushed up against a window next to the door, just like.
Yeah, I mean, luckily the beak kind of covers his face, but it's less like um yes.
And she's like holding it upside down, even like you can obviously tell it's upside down, but he's still somehow like right in there.
Can I'm gonna try and take it to like turn it right side up. Will she let me do this?
Yeah, she just kind of.
Can I feel it? Like if I try and turn it, like do I actually get to touch the box? I'm
Yeah,
curious.
it feels solid.
Okay.
It feels like, yeah, just like a wooden box,
Okay.
essentially.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
And she just kind of turns around. She's like, well, they were going to kill the monster that makes a cool sugar sculpture. Can you still do that too, though, even if we leave?
I mean, is that necessary? Look, I brought you stuff.
Yeah, but what if I come back here and then it's still here and it's really scary and then I get stuck here and I don't have Scooter to keep me company and then there's just a scary sludge monster outside?
So does the sludge monster hurt you?
No, it's just weird.
And you just want to eat its leavings?
Yeah, it makes a sugar sculpture. Candy says it's the best ever and that they're really, really, really cool.
Okay. I just don't know if it's. I just don't want anyone to get hurt while we try and do this. When you can just go outside and get like funnel cake.
I don't like funnel cake. I like candy.
Whatever candy.
Oh, candy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if. Yeah.
If he's not hurting you, I'd hate to kill somebody.
I mean,
Just
he
because
did
you
do
want their
that.
corpse.
And
At
she
least just
points
behind Med, like
back. She points back, and there is like a busted window on the other side of the room. It did do that one time.
Now, why did it do that?
Because I saw it, and I was really bored, and I didn't know what it was yet, and I was like, "Oh, hey, would you want to be my friend? What are you?" And then it went from being like a little tiny like bouncing ball of like pink goo to like a giant ball of pink goo, and then it went and it jumped in the window at me, and it was really scary. So then I hid until Ramona got me out later.
Okay. So Med, is like 6 feet tall. Even though he's young, he's definitely like looking down at her, like, "Why'd you do that?"
She's just like,
I will look to the other, to Kate and Kithley, and kind of judge their reaction. I don't think it's worth risking our lives for because I don't know anything about this. However, you've been here longer. Is this a true danger that we need to face and eradicate?
both while y'all answer, whatever you choose to answer, Kathleen and Kate do a perception check for me.
Oh.
13.
Kithley did a 5.
I feel like
Oh.
we missed.
I was in the process of like getting this open and then I never did. Um, so Kathleen, you were just like raring to go. And so you're like,
Mm-hmm.
you just kind of give him a look and you're like really focused on him and Gertrude and what's going on. Kate, as you're kind of like just kind of, keeping yourself busy and listening to all of this, you look behind Med and you see movement as something is kind of like blah, blah, kind of like making this weird kind of movement. It's still kind of shadowed. It's not quite hit the light coming from this house, but it is like bright pink and it is real hard to miss.
So I can tell it's like a thing.
Yeah, come in y'all's
it-
direction.
It's coming at us. Okay.
Mhm.
She'll just be like, "Oh, we can see if he wants to dance too." And she's going to kind of like go around like Med and kind of like prep. Just kind of like get out her fiddle and like get ready for whatever's coming for us.
An odd thing to take to battle, but all right.
Okay. So Kate is preparing for battle. Kithley,
Already prepared for battle.
gotcha. Okay. So
Pulling
Med,
out a javelin.
Med reads the room, and asks Gertrude, "How did you turn it into a sugar sculpture before?"
Oh, I've never done it. I think it's something like you just hit it enough that I don't know. Candy said it just turns into like something really cool and pretty. I think we've been talking too loud because it's coming closer.
Okay. I think this is happening. Okay. So, Med is just going to try and get as much information from Gertrude as possible. Hitting with what? With spells, magic blasts, or like hitting with angry fists of righteous indignation?
No, it just kind of it can move into little tiny spaces.
I can answer this
Um,
question for you, Med, and I chuck my javelin at it.
Oh shit!
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll initiative for me real quick.
Right through that hole in the window.
Can I say just for pizzazz? As Kithley throws the javelin, Kate's gonna, which you notice, Kithley, you said that's like a weird choice of weapon. Kate kind of like flicks her like, I don't know instrument terms.
Bow.
Thank you.
Mhm.
The bow. I don't play shit. But she like flicks the bow, and you notice that it's like sharp. It's like a blade. So it's like it's a weapon. but yeah, and then she's just kind of like gonna kind of like pull it across the like fiddle that she has. So it kind of sounds like a Devil Went Down to Georgia like tune's about to get started, and just kind of like sets the scene with that shit. This is gonna happen every time we fight. So get ready.
You have a bow blade.
I have a bow blade.
Yes.
I
That
love
was
it.
also a very shit roll.
Alrighty. Anyone get above a 20?
Nope.
15 to 20.
15.
Yes. 15.
15. Who has higher decks?
My dex is 13 plus 1.
I have a +2.
Okay, so it'll be Med, then Kithley, then Kate.
I got 5.
Babe.
Yeah.
And Gertrude's like, me and Scooter are just gonna watch, okay? And she just like disappears and reappears over by a window and like puts the box up so Scooter can look out, and then she looks out and just sits there at the window as this odd amorphous ooze looking thing now kind of just crawls its way into view. We'll say it's about 30 feet away as it kind of comes into this light that you can see. And so Med was standing right in front of the door. Kate, you came out, correct? To kind of prep, so you're on the front porch.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kithley, you were standing on the inside part of the door.
Yeah, I think so. I think I may have shot this past Med.
Perfect. So let's see. We'll say because Kate moved out, you watch as you know what, during a battle, the aesthetic has to go away because I have to read this stat block. Without being like, what does it say? You watch this ooze kind of almost stand up kind of straight. It's almost like a slug, but then it's got all these like weird little blobby offshoots and it's been kind of crawling and you see it kind of stands up and there's like this long section of it in the middle that kind of comes out in this gross ooze and then it goes to a point and you see it starting to like crystallize as it goes to a point and then it shoots out right at Kate.
Right on, right on, right on.
My
Natural
first
20.
fucking hit was a nat 20.
Fucking course it is. This is the
Damn
end
it,
of
Going you, Kate.
above a 10 yesterday. But I picked it because it's the same color as the ooze. This is
I
the color.
forgot. I'm a bard. Why did I
Yeah.
go in front?
So many hit points on that bard, right?
yes. Yes, yes.
No, I'm still level 1, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna
Bye,
This is-
Kate.
this is
gonna-
really gonna hurt.
She's gonna like get started and it's like instantly.
I rolled max damage and then the least amount of damage.
Okay.
So 16, 17, 18, 21.
There's
damage.
no way.
She legit like very cool
It
set
wasn't that
like looking awesome, just kind of like ready and go like legit is out and dead.
How many hit points did you have?
I have 13.
Okay, it wasn't double at least.
It was a double.
Great.
It was a double.
You're not immediately dead. That's super.
Yay! Look what happens when you try to add flavor. Fucking bite you in the ass.
She fucking died.
You fucking.
So is there like no way to heal? Like
I can remember.
I have
Oh,
been.
yeah, she's just unconscious.
okay.
Thank God. I was
But
like,
you are in you're in death save territory.
Yeah, you're in death
though.
save territory. Oh, hey, I'll bring this up because I feel like this is something I should have talked about at the beginning. So it's totally up to you. So what we've been kind of doing in home games and Tomb and Annihilation, because it makes things more stressful, is DM's been rolling death saves. Would y'all like me to do that? Or so it's like a secret, or do y'all just want to roll them so you know what's going on? I'll let y'all choose if you want the meta or the stress.
I'll take the stress.
Okay.
sure. Stress it up. I love it. It's so
Because
good.
I promise I'll be like honest. I wouldn't put this up and then like fudge it. But just wanted to bring it up if y'all wanted the meta knowledge or the stress.
I'm still
Stress.
feeling. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still feeling ripples of Lee almost dying. So this is a fun zone. This is a fun zone. Fun.
I
fun
mean,
zone.
I've DM'd for Blair in 2 long games and I killed her in both of them. So
Why do you
let's
keep
do it
only
coming back,
again.
Blair?
I don't know. We're like best friends or something. I don't know.
I always bring her. Oh, actually, I don't bring her back. The players somehow magically bring her back every time. But
Yeah, Taylor's like, damn it.
I'm trying to kill her.
Foiled again, you rotten kids.
Med.
Okay.
You turn around and you're like, oh
Ugh.
no.
She is within.
She's like at your feet.
Okay, great. I'm gonna cure wounds on her.
Hey.
Make sure I'm doing this right. I got the lowest
Hey.
possible cure wounds. 8.
Hey, that's more than half her hit points.
That's true.
That's almost.
That's true. That's a good point. I was just depressed that I rolled a 1. And I think that's all I can do, yeah?
You can move. Or if you have a bonus action or something.
I don't think I have any bonus. Would it say?
Yeah.
Somewhere?
Like in your
Yeah,
actions.
I think
it
at
would-
this level, y'all probably don't quite yet.
Yeah.
Can I move her body out of the way and me with it.
Yeah,
like just
I mean,
kind of drag her.
Because you could easily. Do you want to like just scoot into the house? Like y'all are right at the door.
Yes.
You could
Yeah,
just
kind
grab
of like
her.
around the corner, like ooh.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Easy.
yeah.
So Med, you cure wounds her. Kate, you come back to life as you're being drugged into the door and around the like edge.
Kate's gonna like touch her head and like try not to hit Med with the rapier with the bow blade. That's right. I gotta kind of remember that. And just be like, oh, the music stopped. And just like
Gertrude's like, oh, I think it's going easy on you. Usually it does that 3 times.
cool, fucking great.
Kithley, it's your turn.
Kithely's call to action initially was throwing her javelin, so I think
Oh,
it's
yes.
fair if that I continue to do that.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
14.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice. 4, because I rolled a 1 as well, Kelly.
Did the javelin you threw the first time, did that hit him?
I think this is
yeah.
my first time, technically.
The one
Yeah,
through
that
the
was
window.
like she was following through as you're like dragging her in, essentially.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did Kelly just freeze for anyone else?
Oh yes. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
there you are.
Yeah, sorry. There's some network issues. On our
I was having
end.
that issue yesterday.
I think it's from on our end. My resident IT was just like, I can't do anything about that, and so we're just gonna deal with it.
Then I'm gonna just pull out my shield and a sword and kind of just get ready to go toe to toe.
God damn.
Cool. Moving or just kind of prepping?
I'm gonna be staying kind of at this doorway.
Okay.
So not really moving, just kind of covering everybody.
Okay. Kate, you're awake.
Cool. Great, cool. I don't want to go close to that thing again. But that's like the only thing I can do. Oh. Okay. Let me understand bards for a second.
Gertrude's just kind of like floating over you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be. And then she's gonna kind of like
scary.
she's gonna kind of like do another like backflip thing to stand back up. Are we doing is that just my movement? Have my movement. Okay, that's fine. So she stands back up and then gonna kind of like look out the door, and then 30 feet from me, like as close, but like in a direction that is not towards us. She's gonna kind of like start playing again and cast minor illusion to look like a little Gertrude is like close and over there, and is kind of going like and like taunting
Actual
it.
Gertrude does it back.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like over by the pink thing. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Yeah.
But
yeah.
like, so it kind of turns to look at it.
Okay.
And that'll be, I don't know if it has to be a sound or image. Okay. Okay. So if you do, the creature will use its action to examine it. And then we can do like an intelligence roll from there. But yeah, so that's going to be her action. And then for her bonus action, she's going to she's going to look at Kithley and just be like, watch out for the pink spike, and kind of like sing it and like keep playing and give some bardic inspiration. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
That's it. 1d6. Sweet. Yeah. Still Delvin and Georgia kind of like, It just stopped for a little bit. It just stopped for a second. It's still there. It's still
Yeah,
happening.
Med got you up so quick. You like came to still kind of like, oh.
It was like a dramatic pause. That was
Yeah.
the interlude, and now
Yeah.
it was like pause,
Mhm.
and here we go. Okay,
Beautiful.
music.
Okay. What is your spell DC? Because it is definitely you looking right at this thing. And you said intelligence?
Tis be an intelligence one. Yes, successful in investigation. I guess. Well, I don't know, intelligence. Yeah. Check against my spell save DC. 13 is my
Okay.
spell save.
It got a -2.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row for initiative and hit you, and now I'm back to under 10. All right. So it just kind of like, how close did you put it to it?
Not too close, because if it tries to like touch it,
Mm-hmm.
it reveals to be, which I don't know how that works. Like if it's like a dumb thing, and even though it reveals to be an illusion, I don't know. But if it does touch it, it like passes through. So far enough away to where it would have to take some movement to get there, but 30 feet from me. So
Because it was about 30 feet from you, from the door. It was. So did you want to like do it a little closer, a little to the side? How many feet away from it? You could kind of put it anywhere around to the side in front, just not behind. So it has to be 30 feet.
I would say like to the side, like out to the side. So it would have to kind of like move towards it to go
How
there.
many feet? How many feet you going over there?
Shit, this is one of those times that my math teacher told me I would need math.
Anything 30 or under.
Let's go like 30.
Okay. It kind of looks over and sees this little ghost taunting it. And it just kind of the whole top half of it just goes and then it just starts to, it goes kind of back down. It does little slug movement, and it gets about 10 feet away from the ghost. And it's Med's turn.
Oh, wait, away from the ghost?
Like towards it. Like it's, but it's 10 feet away. It's only moved 20 feet towards it.
I see.
Okay. I am going to do bless, because we're all within 30 feet of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so this will be up to 3 creatures of your choice. Can that be me included?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think you put yourself in bless.
Wonderful. Okay. So this just happens, and I just have to concentrate, and it lasts for a minute. Our round's still 6 seconds in 5e?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, so then it's going to be everyone, whenever you do a saving throw or an attack roll, you roll a d4 and add that to your number.
Cool. Wonderful.
And so that lasts for 10 rounds.
Nice.
And Taylor, if you want me to keep track of that, I can.
Yes,
One
yeah,
less
if you
thing for
will.
you.
And that is concentration, correct?
It is. So
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
still going to be kind of hiding out.
Cool. But
Do
yeah,
I
if
need
you'll
to
just kind of keep the time.
Do I need to stay within 30 feet of everybody? Like if people start scattering, or is it
I don't
just...
think so. I think it's when you cast it.
Okay, that's what I thought too. I just wanted to make sure.
It may not be, but we're going to call it that because guess what? It's our game.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone, and this is round 1. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so from now on, 1d4 added to your saving throws or your attack rolls.
Thomas Kithely.
I know that we just tried to put distance between it and us, but Kithely's going towards action, so she's gonna run up to it with her longsword and attack.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll to hit.
So I rolled a natural 1.
What's your bonus though?
Oh, even with my bonus?
Uh-huh.
6. I
Oh,
mean,
no,
altogether it's
still
6.
doesn't hit.
Yeah, the D4. So our one's not an auto fail.
I
Uh,
mean,
It was 7. So
7 hits.
oh
That's
shit.
That's why I'm a little iffy on 1 being an auto fail here, because it is a giant, like, it's large. It's a large creature. It's a big blob
Okay.
that can't really move. Like, I will give you a little bit of a caveat after you roll your damage that we'll call with a natural one.
Okay. So damage. 5 altogether.
Okay. Okay. So you go and you have your sword. You run up, slash into this like ooze, and you can just like, as soon as you kind of like connect, it just feels sticky and gunky, and you're like starting to pull your sword out. And when you do, you hit a little weird, and you realize your foot is standing in it also.
Oh.
And you're like, oh God. And it is like, it's like, you know, molten sugar, essentially, like just that sticky. Ugh. And I need you to do a strength saving throw, please.
Cool. And I get a plus +2 on that as well. Cool.
So, and you have
Yes,
your bardic if you need to
ma'am.
use it at any point still.
Natural 20.
What?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. You step in, you yank your sword out, and you go, and it kind of topples you, and you realize your foot's in there, and you just and you pull back as this thing kind of looks like it kind of reacts and like gets ready and kind of moves its little tentacles and things, blobs kind of your direction, but you are not grappled by it, by its stickiness.
Hey.
Anything else?
I'm just moving in to defend.
Beautiful. Kate.
All right. Kate's gonna. So it's distracted. It's going towards the thingy still.
It kind of reacted to getting stabbed. So,
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
it's distracted by 2
No.
things.
Yeah. Little Gertrude illusion is still just kind of like just taunting, doing whatever it can. But Kate's gonna like walk out, stay on the porch still, and just be like, okay, let's try this again, and do kind of like get into like a run, like one of those where it's like I can't make violin sounds or fiddle sounds, and she's going to try and animate its shadow.
Ooh, what's that?
This is a first level spell, and this sounds badass as fuck.
Oh,
So you bring to life the shadow of a creature you can see within range. The target must make a wisdom save against your spell save DC, or their shadow animates into a malevolent attacker. For the spell's duration, the shadow stays attached to the target, sharing its space and constantly assaulting the target, granting advantage on all attacks against it. In addition, the shadow deals 1d6 necrotic damage at the beginning of each of the target. So it's basically just like shares it's like its shadow and just like attacks it.
That's so cool. And you said wisdom?
It is a wisdom.
I'm telling you, back to under 10. That's a 3.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I guess it just attacks itself, or the shadow. So whatever it's attacking.
And you said it gains advantage, so now Kithley will have advantage to
Oh
hit it.
hell yeah.
Okay. Is that what you said? It gives advantage?
Oh no, it because it's sharing that space, it has advantage on all its attacks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And then you said how much damage per round?
It just says it attacks it. So I think it's its attack. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then it also, in addition, it does 1d6 necrotic damage that I can do. Oh, at the beginning of each of the target. Oh, at the target's turn. Okay, so whenever it goes, I will do a 1d6.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like is it uses its own attack. And I mean, you can tell me if it's different than that, but
D&D Beyond takes forever to load for me, so I'm trying to get there.
So you're trying to
It
see
sounds
like
like
what attack, like if it takes the Candy Monster's attack roll, like 2 attack, or attacks on its turn.
yeah. Let me post this in.
spell's duration. The
in
shadow
our-
stays attached to today's constantly. All attacks against it, so everyone will have advantage against attacking it.
Oh shit! Okay.
In addition, the shadow deals 1d6 necrotic damage at the beginning of each of the target's turn. So yeah, it's just you all get advantage, and on its turn, it will take 1d6 necrotic damage every single time.
Okay.
And it can attempt a wisdom save to dispel the shadow.
I was about to say this is too OP to be a first level spell.
And it's
but,
concentration.
I mean,
so
it's still pretty.
Keep your points just in case.
Okay.
And
So it'll
at
just
the
take that one.
end of each turn, it can attempt a new saving throw. So okay. Well, it is its turn, so go ahead and roll a d6.
2.
Okay.
Oh wait, I was gonna also do. Sorry, I have my bonus section.
Go for it.
So I'll just turn to Med and just be like, okay, now this is fun, and just kind of like bardic inspiration that shit.
Be it fast. Okay. The ooze just got by its own shadow and Kithily. So it is going to you see another bit of it just kind of starts to separate in this goop, and it starts to harden as it goes into a point, and it looks exactly like your sword and just slashes at you.
Shield.
That's fine. It's 2.
18.
Beautiful.
Bam.
Then it will do another little bit of it comes out, and a dagger shoots at the ghost illusion. It just through it.
Does that disperse it?
It doesn't disperse it. It's there, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
why no hurt? Shit in the Kate, you're back on the porch, huh?
I'm like close to the door. I'm like just where I could see it.
You said you went on the porch.
I'm on the porch.
It's okay. I rolled a 3.
Thank God.
It shoots out those 2 and then goes to slash at Kithily. And as it does, like you see that this like piece of sugar sword just kind of like crumbles into not even really
rock
like
candy.
shards. It almost looks like spun glass, like little bits of pieces. And then it is Med's turn. Oh, it's gonna wisdom save. Does not.
Can I do anything while I'm concentrating on the spell?
You can still do stuff, just not another concentration spell.
Gotcha. Okay. Where are these little shards? Are they coming out of his chest or just like random places on the body?
Random bits, as it's just wherever a little bit kind of, and it looked like it was very much directional. Like Kate was near the left side of it and a left one went off, and the ghost was on the right and it went to the right. In the middle was Kithily, it went in the middle. It looks like it's just any bit of it.
And how far away is he from me?
It's still about 30 feet.
I'm too
Because
far.
it kind of went
I think
to
I'm
the
too far
side.
to do anything. I would probably do a defensive stance. Is that a thing in here? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep being ready because he's too far away. Maybe have the door, like if I could kind of peek, in the crack of the door and just kind of hide.
Yeah.
And be like, good job, y'all! Like,
You're
you're doing great.
Awesome.
Doing great, sweetie.
Kithily will attack again with her longsword.
Okay, roll to hit.
24.
Oh, hell yeah.
Plus 8 or 8
Nice.
to damage. Ka-cha!
Gotcha.
I'll make you
Alright.
into a lollipop.
All right. So, oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, fuck it. I already messed up. Just pretend it's it it's shooting at the ghost. That didn't actually happen. It's fine. I goofed on a thing. But okay. So you hacha and hit at it. Go ahead and make another strength save if you're trying to yank your sword out of it.
Do I still have bless?
Yes.
16
Okay.
plus?
Yep.
Uh,
You just
19 altogether.
Beautiful. Yep. You hit just yank it out real quick. Keat.
Okay. So you said we have like all of us have advantage, right? On
Yes.
it?
Oh yeah, you had advantage. You want to roll again, see if you crit?
Yes, I would love to. I didn't.
Okay.
But thank you for letting me try.
Yes.
So I don't want to get closer to it and I want to keep my shadow up. So kind of in like a flourish, Kate's gonna like it's gonna be another like musically timed lull and kind of like do a spin, and as she spins, grab a dagger from like her boot and like throw it out at the thing. I don't know how throwing weapons work, but it says I can do it. So she's gonna throw a dagger at it. Do I have to do anything? Do I have to do anything extra with that?
No, you just rolled a hit, but now instead of it being like with your strength, it's with your dex because it's finesse.
And you have bless, so you have an extra 1d4 to hit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to hit I do. Okay.
I'm sorry,
Accidentally rolled for you.
To
That's not what I meant
attack.
to do.
That's the same thing, right?
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So wait, Taylor, you said it's
It uses your
instead
dex.
of
because it's finesse, so it'll still be the +5 to hit
Oh, okay, cool.
because you're finessing it.
Ooh, that wasn't too good. So why? Oh no. 17.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Maybe. Damn. 4.
Okay. You pulling your dagger, and you hear just like a little boop, as it just sticks into this like goo, and it just kind of gets like sucked into the middle of it, and it's just floating in this like pink glob.
Nice. She takes a mental note. If we kill it, hopefully I'll get that back. But yeah, and then kind of pick up the music again, getting really, really intense. Want to kind of like play it to Kifley, did you use your bardic inspiration?
I have not yet.
Okay, then never mind. She's just gonna like pick it up, and she's gonna be smart about this. She's gonna go into the door, and she's
There you
gonna
go.
go. She's gonna go back, and but like still playing. So then it's like, oh my god, do y'all know that GIF from Road to El Dorado where he's just kind of like, and like she does that, but just kind of like back into the doorway. So.
Beautiful. Okay, it is the ooze's turn, and it's going to do that same little blade maneuver and hit at Kithily. Go ahead and roll your damage, Blair, for it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, that I think hit. Yes, that's a dirty 20.
4.
Okay, 4 more damage. So Kithily, you are gonna take some damage.
Okay.
You take 8 piercing damage.
Rough. Okay.
Um,
Mm.
And it's rolling real low on its wisdom save, so it has still got a shadow on its ass. And then it goes to Mid.
Where is Gertrude?
She's just kind of like got her face up against the window, is watching Kithily kick ass. Kind of just right there by the door.
Okay. I throwing an improvised weapon. How's that work?
I would say you could do just the a d20 plus your dex. You just won't get proficiency bonus.
Okay. I look around. Do I see anything I can throw?
Oh yeah, I mean the whole
Aside
place
from
is kind of
Gertrude.
like yeah, but you're like in a nice little living room kind of study area, and everything is like made of candy. So you could like there's a candy cane table you could probably easily just break a leg off of, or there's like some books, or like a coat rack that's like made out of
Okay.
Twizzlers.
I'm gonna start taking shit apart.
Beautiful.
And I am going to throw. So I'll have to. I'll do a 5 foot, do my thing, and then 5 foot back.
Beautiful.
Hiding away. Throw a candy cane coat rack that I have broken into a third.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And hope it's all
You just
shardy.
crack it over your knee and step through and just kind of javelin chunk it. So go ahead and roll a d20, add your dex.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do a d10, d4. So that's 10 right there, plus a d4, 2, 12.
Oh, yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll just, let's say just like a d4.
D4?
It's essentially a dagger.
Okay, we'll do daggery. That's a 1.
Hey, thanks. Something.
That's more than I was doing.
There you go.
Hiding behind a door. And I caw,
sure.
my battle caw.
Yes.
What
then-
is your
and then hides.
dex modifier?
Me, 2.
Mhm. 2? Okay, so we'll say it did 3 damage total.
Oh, sweet.
We'll let you add that still.
Oh,
Um,
my battle caw.
yes.
Yes.
The bardic
Alrighty.
inspiration, that was only for Kithily, right? Kate?
No, you have one.
You had
too.
one also.
Oh, what does that do exactly? Just curious.
So let me read. Because
I think it's
didn't.
attacks and saving throws.
Okay.
and
The,
abilities.
the
Well-
creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
This can be added after seeing the roll.
And it's a
But
D4, or what is it?
D6.
Ooh.
Yeah, after the roll, but before the result, right?
To attack, to
Beautiful.
save, or to...
Ability check.
Okay. Thank you.
Beautimas.
Let's make a
Kithily.
Kithily attacks again. Hiya!
Yeah.
Trying to slice through this thing.
Beautiful.
21 to hit.
That definitely hits. Advantage. Oh, dang, we gotta keep remembering.
Oh, I did do it. Right.
Okay, it was 7 damage. I didn't crit.
Cool.
And then
And do a good old save and throw.
I'm gonna use my 1d4 first.
Okay.
That is a 13.
Okay, that just saves.
Okay.
You feel, and it just like, as you kind of cut into it, it looks like it knows, like it's learning, and you see 2
Mhm.
tendrils of that goop just kind of like wrap around like the hilt, almost right where your hand is, and you're like, "Ugh," and just barely pull it out in time before it sucks it back in.
Not today, sugar.
Okay, then back to Kate.
How's it looking?
It's got lots of bits of kind of spun sugar and sugar shards kind of laying around it, like it's being hacked at, but it's an amorphous blob
Okay. The only thing I can do is go up to it. How far away am I?
30 feet. That's literally like the only thing that I can do to be of any help. Can I actually, can I like, so if I'm in the doorway, can I look around this house? Is there anything else that I could use as like, it's not going to be, maybe not going to be as good as a dagger, but like a throwing thing? Kind You
of.
can do the same as Med and just start ripping up
Yeah.
some candy cane furniture.
I can
Yeah,
hand
can I
you.
do
I can
that?
hand you a third of my candy cane, or of my Twizzler coat rack.
Oh, nice. Can
Eh?
I? Yes. And then throw it.
Yeah, chunk it. So
What
same D20 plus dex.
Deep. An advantage.
Yes.
Does everyone have advantage, or just those two?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone. We
I
should have.
not
Yeah,
been
we
doing
should.
it. Okay.
God
That's fine.
damn it. My rolls are shit. Add your deck 10
Plus,
Oh,
wait.
plus 1d4.
plus bless.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, and that's a 4, so 14.
That hits.
Yay! Okay. So how much damage are you?
D4 plus your dex. We'll go ahead and do the same.
D4 plus my dex? Okay. Why is a dagger only plus 3? I don't know.
Well, your dex is +3.
Because it can't give you diabetes like this coat rack can.
Yeah,
I
there you
guess
go.
so. Because like the damage, because I have, so when I look at my dagger, I always get confused by this shit. It's like a D4 plus 3.
Plus 3
And,
is
like,
your dex.
But my
Mhm.
Your
Oh,
your
I see,
damage
I
is
see.
just your dex. 2 hit is dex plus proficiency, but you don't have proficiency in throwing a Twizzler.
I was looking at saving throws. My bad. Okay. Ooh, 4 plus 3, so that's 7.
Nice. You throw this fucking Twizzler and it's just like spinning end over end, and it's like right as it's going up to like hit Kithily with another thing, and the Twizzler spins and just rips off that whole chunk of glob, and it just shatters into some like bits of stuff behind it, and it's just
Nice.
like kind of goes back down. And anything else?
Back into the doorway.
Okay. So you kind of ease back as the
Can I use a bonus action? I don't know. This might be asking too much. Can I use a bonus action to see, like, because we only have one thing left of the coat rack. Can I like look if is there a second coat rack? Coat rack? Coat rack. Coat
rack is something
There's a-
completely different.
We don't want that one.
There's a
It looks
table and stuff.
It looks
Yeah.
like sugar. Maybe it's there.
Yeah, there's a table here. Even we'll say it is a table
Mhm.
that has like candy cane legs,
Mhm.
but then the top of it is like a sheet of sugar glass.
Ooh,
We're just
okay.
gonna throw shards at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll like take her bow blade and just kind of go and like break it to make some more
Just kind of shatters.
ammo. for
Gertrude's
us.
like, oh my god, that's so fun. I don't know why I haven't done that before.
She's cute.
Then the Sakruz moves again, goes to hit at Kithily.
Do I roll my thingy?
Yep. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the same roll. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. 6. Take 6 damage, which is max.
All right. Hey, I literally rolled the least amount of damage I could possibly do. 5.
Good. That's good. But that's only the amount of damage that you did. I have 3 hit points.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Hold on. I should be healing.
It's going to try and shake its shadow. Nope, that's a 9. I don't think that
Nope.
makes it, huh? And then back to Med, because y'all are both in the door, so the ooze can't do anything else.
I'm gonna throw the last to the coat rack.
Chunk that coat rack.
I'm gonna chunk it. Okay. There we go. Woo! 19.
Nice. Roll advantage. Maybe you can crit.
Well, which makes it a 21, but let's see what happens. Yep.
Okay.
I think it still hits, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to do a D4 plus my dex is 5.
5
And
damage.
again, really
Yeah.
annoying. It's just
Get it out, Med. Come on. Yeah. Battle cries all day.
That's awesome. He's in it. He's in for it. And then he like sees the shattered table and picks up one of the candy canes.
Beautiful.
And hands another candy cane leg to Kate.
Beautiful.
So that you already have it ready to go, Kate.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Kithily.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. Good. I'm gonna have to cast lay on hands on myself. For 5 hit points, which is my action. So I'm just gonna like and then heal my wounds. And then go back to squaring off with the sugar thing.
Beautiful. Kate.
Kithily, how much are you down? Are you still down quite a bit?
I'm at half now.
Okay.
So
So, she'll kind of like have her candy cane and like peek out and just kind of say like oh, sorry, I was too wrapped up in my own performance, and cast Healing Word as a bonus action on Kithily. So oh, I'm sorry. It's only 4 because I got a 1. So 4 hit points.
back up to 12. We're good.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. I just mean to just cast it. Although I should have taken that. That was better. But then she's gonna throw the shard.
Okay.
At it. Advantage. Oh my fuck. Get this dice out of here. So that is, and then we're blessed. Oh yeah. Math.
Higher than
23. 23,
Yeah.
yes. Maybe. Okay. And then I'm also gonna get no, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. 5.
So you chunk this like shard of glass, and it straight up like pinches off a whole like back fourth of this thing that just like falls into shattered spun sugar. Then it goes back up to it. That is going to continue to pummel the only person it knows exists currently.
And
Yes. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
did you crit again? God damn it, Taylor. Also, it takes 5 damage, by the way.
5.
Yeah.
You watch the shadow kind of like plop down with a weird shadowy ooze, and like another big chunk of this thing like just falls off and shatters and kind of turns into spun glass again.
Max damage?
No, but a lot.
Okay. How much?
1.
Nice.
How much? 21.
21.
Yeah, I'm conscious. Like, 1 last.
Med, you watch through the door
Fuck.
as Kithily falls back. It rolled in that one its wisdom save, so it's still shadows beating the hell out of it.
And Kithily is 30 feet away from me. She was right at the thing, right?
Oh, and okay, it hits her and she falls, and as she falls, it kind of surrounds her and starts to bring her into itself.
This is how
And
I
it's
want to
just, like,
die.
holding onto her.
This is how I want to die. Like, just wrapped in sugar. This is good.
I mean,
Good, good, good.
go. But she is 30 feet away from me, yes?
Yes.
Fuck, okay. I can't get to her. Okay. That sucks ass. When I use an improvised throw weapon, I don't have proficiency, so I can't really aim. Or can I?
Yeah, it's
can
like
I
it's
try
kinda
a
chunky.
called shot with a -5 or something?
I mean, it's still really big.
Well, I
Like,
want to. I
I
want to
think you
get
can like
those.
not hit her.
I want to get those crystal hands, like the tendrils or whatever, to not suck her in.
Well, see, and it's all kind of ooze at this point. Like, it's like the ooze just kind of like grows around her, think just like slime. So it's not crystallized yet, but I mean, yeah, you can kind of chunk them in that general area.
Well, so that was very cyberpunk sounding. It's like, can I call that shot and like minus something? I was like, that sounds very
that's totally what
soloist.
that's totally what it is. That's what happened.
I know
I
that.
gotta lose my sequin jacket. Hold on, I'm hot.
Toasty.
Look, it's got coattails.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at your coattails.
Can I do could I only throw one or could I throw a couple?
Do you
If they're the little crystal shards,
do you have 2 weapon fighting?
I don't know how
It would be under, I think, like your
feats or something.
feats. I think like somewhere under feats or traits or something.
No, but I have something better.
Perfect.
This is better. Okay. I am going to I can fly.
Oh shit. Yes.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to fly and do a talon. Let's see. Okay, ask me, can I do this? I want to fly there, do a medicine on Kithily, and then fly back. My flying range is 50 feet. So I'll get as far as I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could get the 30 feet up and then the 20 feet back. And yeah, the medicine check will just like stabilize her, where essentially I won't be rolling death saves for her.
Yes.
But that would be your action. So yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's
Perfect.
what I want to do.
Okay.
Yes! I wasn't sure if I could fly. Yes. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And I am going to be so I'll be vulnerable, which fucking sucks. But I'll try and do
it will probably, because it'll hear you there, so it'll arrange or opportunity attack when you leave. But
fuck. Okay, I don't have a lot of hit points. So maybe I don't do that.
The bad thing is like none of us do.
I have
You're
8.
I mean, my only times I've really hit have been crits, and I'm sorry.
I know. I don't. Okay, fuck it.
But that's why
Med's
we're
gonna do
scared.
it. Med's gonna do it. He's gonna
Be brave,
go,
Med.
and he's gonna stabilize Kithily, and then he's just gonna go for it. Okay.
Deuce. Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Oh, natural 20.
Yay!
Yay!
Plus
Fuck
6. Plus 6.
I said, you know what? Fuck it. You bandage her up a little. Actually, it just kind of like knocked her across the head, really, and she's kind of had like a little cut, but it looks like it more kind of knocked her out more than it did like stab her. You kind of like throw a little bandage on there, use a little bit of that ooze, just kind of stick it on, and you just slap her in the face with your wing, and you kind of come back with 1 hit point, Kithily. Because nat 20, why not?
Yeah.
She just
Yeah.
dazes you enough that you're like, and it's like got your like waist down is like starting to suck you in.
Oh, good strength training.
All right, and it's sure. Oh, actually, it is going to slash at you.
At me
As
or
you fly off.
okay.
Yeah. 12.
No.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Okay.
Suck my feathers.
Suck my feather.
And Kithley, you come back up, and you're just standing there, and there's just like pink goop sucking you in.
Yeah, like I said, strength training now. I find my sword in the mess and I stab into it again.
Do it.
Little
it.
old 1 hit point me. Longsword.
Advantage. It's all as its sword or a shadow.
21.
Uh-huh.
And I probably dropped my shield. So both hands.
Yeah, go for it. Roll good.
7.
How do you want to kill this ooze as it's sucking you in?
Like it's sucking me in, and I just find my sword and just go right into it and like take that sugar.
You stab into it, and instead of like that goop that just like has been pulling in, you notice as you do, where your sword stabs in, it crystallizes around it, and then you see like almost kind of like a lightning or like the glass breaking kind of situation going on, and it almost glows as it does this and just cracks all through, and you feel like your body kind of free and you're able to sit down, not like suspended by goop. And bits and pieces of it kind of fall off as those little tendrils that are kind of going through stay this really pretty like spun sugar. And by the time it has finished cracking and like big chunks have fallen off, you see left in front of you what almost looks like it stands, I mean, it sounds like a 4 feet tall essentially, and those little cracks almost look like a really frilly dress, and it's like a little doll, but it's all made out of spun sugar. Gertrude's like, oh, it's even prettier than Candy said it would be. Oh my god.
Thing put up hell of a fight. Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to like brush it off. Like she's really friggin' hurt. But you're just kind of holding it together.
Gertrude literally drops the room with Scooter in it and like runs out the door and like goes like, it looks like she's probably gonna hug you, but just goes directly straight through you. And then like just stands and is like looking at this. Oh my gosh, this is the greatest day ever. I was so hungry and that thing was so scary. Oh my gosh.
Kate's gonna pick up the box and just kind of like the music kind of slows down. There's like this has all been perfectly scored, by the way. It just has sounded lovely the whole time. Really like bent with the movements. It was great. But she'll pick up the box and just go, "Hello, Scooter.
Get me out of here! I'm so tired of it."
And she's gonna like look for like a button or like a.
You see a door and then the window he's looking through, and then the rest is just kind of like black.
She'll open the door. Can she like push her finger and like open the door?
There's like nothing to really grab hold of. You kind of push.
Okay. She'll just like take it and like walk over to Gertrude and be like, "How do we get him out?"
No, I don't know. I've never seen that before. I tried, but it didn't work. God, you scared me so bad.
I want to ask Gertrude. So we leave now? Yeah, we get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Yep,
definitely.
Let's go ahead and leave.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna let her lead the
Holds
way out.
the giant thing.
Can I pick up the sugar sculpture?
Yeah, she's holding on to it with you.
I also grabbed my dagger.
Yeah, daggers on the ground, bits
Javelin.
of Twizzlers on the ground, a couple of candy canes.
Yes.
Love it.
I don't know. Usually Ramona comes and gives me candy, and then she's got like a candy key, and
Got
then
it.
we leave. All right, cool. Yeah, that's it.
All right,
She says I can't eat it.
y'all. We could
Well,
have
you know.
left before destroying this thing. We could have just fucking left.
But we got to
then it wouldn't
destroy
have
this
this.
thing.
Yeah, that was so cool. You're so cool.
Thank you, I know.
Yeah.
I think it was a great show.
You know what? This has been so fun. Y'all should come visit me again sometime. You don't have to come back here. I mean, though, if there's another monster and you want to kill it and I can have more candy sculpture, that would be cool. But I usually just stay in the forest in like a really cool clearing, and you should come see me sometimes, okay?
Like in the
You gotta
sweet,
get out of
sweet forest, or like
No,
outside
the
of.
real one.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I just hang out there, and then whenever I get hungry, I come in here and cause a little bit of trouble, so I get free food.
I'm going to pull out map view and be like, "You wanna go ahead and mark on here, maybe? Tell
Don't you
tell my
dare write on me.
well, just let her touch you a little bit and let her tell you where it is."
Oh my God, I think she's too young for that.
If you will tell our friend Map View where your clearing is, that would be ideal.
Okay, Matthew, long time no see. You know when you go out like the gate where like the Heckna statue talks to you, if you go like out that way and you walk like straight for like 5 minutes, and then you go left and you walk like that way for like 3 minutes, that's where I live. Okay, I will definitely remember that.
Cool. I'd like to get the hell out of here.
I agree
So
with that statement.
I take the candy cane key, and we're already at the door. So
She just kind of holds on to you guys, but it's just like cold air kind of encompasses you. And she's just like one arm completely around the neck of this like sculpture, and then just like, let's go. And you are back. This time, not inside a random dark windowless room. You are on the second floor, and right at the end of the hall, where before there was no door, there is now a door that looks like a little gingerbread door with like some icing piped around and some little peppermints, and you're standing right in front of it. And you're like, oh, weird.
where's Scooter?
You're holding the box that Kate's got. He's just like, just give Ramona to get me out of here, okay? This is all this. I'm so tired.
Kate's gonna take off, like, skip dancing to go find Ramona.
Hopefully lets everyone like walk forward. She's like, finally, when everyone's gone, she's like holding her back. I'm just like, just trying to stretch it out.
I'm remember how I said I was hungry? I'm still hungry. That was super exciting though, and I forgot about it for a little bit. So I might take the sugar thing and those cakes and go home, okay?
You're gonna go back into the suite. Oh, you're gonna go into the forest.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should give some of that to Candy.
Yeah,
that
I
she
should
can
go
make-
see Candy. She would be so excited to know I actually saw when she talks about it all the time. Y'all should go see her sometime. She's just Candy, the Candy Emporium. She made that whole room. Did you know that? I love it. She's my best friend. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Thank you. You're really cool. All of you are really cool, but she's really cool. It's a kid.
I am.
And she just kind of floats and then just like disappears.
okay. Let's find
Mm.
Ramona.
Scooter's
just
looking out the window.
Yeah.
I have skipped off. I figured, is she like is because the room 9 was on the second floor, right?
Yeah, and you look, that's just a wall. There's not even a door there.
Cool, fine, neat. So then she'll go find Ramona.
She's like down there kind of like scribbling in a book. And she's like, Med to the bird.
Oh, I thought you should just say it at me. Yes.
Pithily to Kate. No. Red shoes. Kate. You found room 9. Oh my God. I was wondering where that was.
Can we get him out?
Get who out?
Scooter.
Scooter. Oh, Scooter! And she like grabs it from you and kind of sits it down, places kind of this cube on the hustle's front desk, and she kind of like writes herself and goes from like, oh shit, I fucked up, to like kind of bemused, and just kind of taps the top of the box 3 times. And you see that the tiny door appears to open, and the little gnome guy hops out. And as he like hops out, he whoop and grows to like normal size and lands on the ground on his feet with a flourish before he kind of like spins around and looks at Ramona, clearly exasperated. He's like, you left me in there long enough, Ramona. And he's like looking up at her, because I mean she's a marionette, but she's human size. He's like, oh, looks back at you guys. Thanks for busting me out of the clink. Sometimes it's fun stays a little too fun, you know what I mean? Yeah, would have been in there forever, and I was getting a jolly turkey. Anyway, I think next time I'll do the game room again. That one's pretty good. I sure love balling with old Laird Bubble of Squeak, so I believe he's got the Juicy Ducket check with my name on it. Oh, which, by the way, Scooter Von Snooter. You are.
I'm Med.
Med. Kate. And you said a lot of words right there that didn't make any sense at all. But you know, that's okay. A lot of people here seem to be doing that. Were you in trouble and she put you in there?
No, I rented the room. I thought it would be fun because, you know, it just kind of goes in different places at different times. But, you know, like I said, a little too much fun, if you know what I mean, sometimes. And I guess Ramona forgot about me this time. How am I supposed to enjoy the Revelia and have fun and just, you know, be generally awesome if I'm stuck in a room? I can't. That's what I'm saying. Oh, by the way, this should work as a portal, right? And he like reaches into his pocket and he grabs 5 like crumpled red tickets. One of them kind of looks a little chewed on, and puts them in Kithley's hand.
What are these?
They're tickets.
For what?
Oh, I guess y'all are new here, huh? I don't recognize your faces. I thought I'd just been in there so long I had forgotten people. But that's kind of like the currency around here, you know. If you ever want to buy anything, you gotta have the tickets.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know.
Did y'all not get tickets from the ticket booth when you came in?
I don't think we've made it there yet. This is our first destination.
Oh, well then I'm glad I could help get y'all started. It's almost like a, you know, a jump start to the fun out here.
What's the different colors of tickets mean?
Oh, I mean, there's just like the golden ticket that's like, woo, you got in, and then the red tickets are just money.
Oh, okay.
Kathleen hands the tickets to Med.
He tucks them in.
That seems more responsible than Kathleen having them. So
tucks it into one of his pockets. You said the tickets are crumply, but they're like, do they smell weird, or are they wet? You know what I mean?
I mean, like I said, one of them looks like he might have chewed on them because, you know, he's been stuck in there a while.
Okay.
Delish.
But other than that, they're fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So,
well, now you all have tickets to just go out and enjoy the fun. I'm sorry that I had to wreck your fun for so long, but thank you very much for letting me out of there. Because I mean, the Revelia, it's such a wonderful place, the best in all the worlds, in my opinion. And what a maestro Heckna is, huh? Have you got to meet him yet? He's just so cool. You're in the best place you could be. So, Faye, all the tickety jackaloopa that there's so much to see. Right now I need to get some paste at the Homesy Douglas. Hi. Toot sweet. And he kind of like starts to kind of walk towards the door. You know, y'all get the hang of it eventually.
No.
Dude, sweet.
No.
Toot sweet.
Med's gonna do this big sweeping arm wing situation and just block him.
He's like, oh.
What are we gonna get the hang of? I feel like we would get the hang of stuff a lot quicker with your help. We helped you. It'd be nice if you could, tell us what you mean.
Oh, I just mean everything. If y'all are new, I mean, I could tell you everything. So, okay, you got to get tickets, and the tickets are the money. Okay, that's because everyone around here comes from all over the place, so money's pointless unless it's our money. You said I was saying a lot of weird things. I was just gobbledygook. You'll get the hang of it eventually. It's really fun language. Heckna runs everything, and he's super awesome. I mean, my favorite part of the Revelia, other than everything, is gotta be Heckna himself. I mean, he's brilliant, utterly brilliant. Such a laugh, and just the best. You have to meet him. Oh my goodness. But then you can go. I was gonna go get some paste from the food court. Paste means food. Uh-huh. Umzi Dogus is the food court, and Toot Sweet is right now. So I was gonna go get food from the food court right now. Let's see what else. There's
You mentioned the
games,
Laird?
there's the parade. Oh yeah, Laird. He's super great. He is such a performer, and he is so much fun. He likes to hang out in the game show room a lot just because it's really fun. I don't know if he actually stays there all the time. Ramona, does he stay there? He's just like, she's just like, uh, is that where he is? Huh. She just goes back to like writing something.
I think Kithale has like leaned her arm on like the counter and her head on her arm. And it's kind of fallen asleep that way.
Just going
because she's very hurt.
Yeah.
So she's just like,
okay. Scooter's there. First aid tent around here? Like, what do you do if you break?
I mean, we don't break.
I look at Ramona as this, like, broken ass.
She's just looking at you like a blank stare.
Good to know.
Awesome.
Could I just get a room? Could we get a room? You said free rooms, and I would love a room that didn't disappear on us.
Okay, so I won't give you room 9. I've learned for that. I need to entrust someone else. Maybe not another marionette. Definitely not me. Anyway, yes, free room would be great. I'm so sorry, Scooter. I didn't realize you were the screening. I kind of forgot you were here. It's just like, man, I forgot you were here. And then just like goes back to smiling. She's like, well, I have a box of keys. You can go look at the rooms and just pick one if you want, or if you just want to hear the theme, I can just tell you fun theme.
A quiet room that is just nicely quiet, not like creepy quiet or overly quiet, just comfortably quiet.
What about, so she looks at y'all. Well, I think maybe the most just relaxing room that isn't boring, because we're in the boring room, which is just like it's just a boring room. So it's quiet, it's relaxing, but it's just a boring room. Or there's the camping room where, it's like you're camping.
No. there's bears or whatever horrible things here with camping. I think a boring room sounds great.
Yeah,
Green room sounds great right now.
No, I guess whatever tackles your fancies. And she kind of digs through the box of keys that y'all like left down there, and just brings out this like brass, just a normal brass key with a little placard on it that says "boring room."
I take it.
There you go. Well,
We'll talk.
enjoy.
I will talk more after I rest.
Okay.
Like Med,
Have fun.
Kate.
I think a good rest sounds good.
Kate's gonna lean back over to Ramona though and say, "Did you say Laird's here?"
Yes, he's usually here. Unless he's performing or doing something. I think if Scooter's right, he's probably in the game room. That makes sense. I seem to remember he really likes game shows, and so he's probably in that room. Here, and she kind of like digs through. She's like, you can check it out and see if he's in there if you want.
Thank you. And then just kind of like follow. If we're going to the boring room.
Ramona just waves, or it's just like
Mhm.
really stiff. And Scooter's like, "Oh, yeah. Thanks. If you see me or see you around or whatever, I'll be sure to, I don't know, buy you a drink or something." Isn't that what people do? I don't know. Anyway, Valley Rune Revelia. It's out the door. And you all walk up to the second floor again, to a room. It is the first door on the left, and it is a simple wooden door made of oak, and it's got a little brass placard on it that says "boring room," and a little brass lock that's the same as the little brass key and the little brass placard that you have. You easily just put the key in there, pops right open, and this room is a perfectly normal looking hotel room. The walls are covered in an ugly patterned wallpaper depicting Heckna's face, whose expression changes slightly every few seconds as you look. It's kind of just like, like just like little slight changes. The You kind of noticed as you were looking anywhere in this entire place that there's some sort of poster of Heckna in the halls, obviously now in rooms. There was one like right by the room 9 that randomly disappeared. Um and you see the room has 3 twin beds covered in red velvet blankets, each flanked by similar wooden nightstands. And then there's a kind of a magical sconce that's kind of like floats just like a little bit off of the wall and on the air that's got a little candle on it. That is right above a desk. And it's just a normal looking room. So nightstands, beds, and a desk.
Perfect. Gonna throw my stuff near the middle one and lay down on it and go to sleep, which
Okay.
is safe, totally safe. But that is what Kimberly is doing.
Med is going to check out the room.
Okay.
Check for traps, check what's in the desk, check what's in the nightstand, make sure
Okay.
everything's safe.
So go ahead and roll a perception check. And are you going like straight up, like opening desk drawers, like just looking at everything?
Yeah.
You can, or I guess an investigation too, if that's
Oh,
better for you.
not really. 18?
Okay. So you are kind of going through the room. The nightstands are kind of just tables. There's not really much to it. You look under the beds. It's kind of like a hotel room bed where it's got bumpers so nothing can get under the bed. Just kind of random patterns that keep changing, and you're like, oh, it's pretty empty. Then you walk over the desk and you see on the desk there is a notepad, you know, as most hotels have, and scribbled on it in Ramona's handwriting that you now know very well with how many notes you've seen that she has written all over the place, says Gertrude visiting next week. Don't forget! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. R. So it looks like she forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you see that the desk has just kind of like it's a top, and then it has 2 drawers on either side. And you're just gonna kind of just pull open those and dig through as well. Okay. Kithley's laying back, conked out. Kate, what are you doing while this adventuring is going on?
Kate was gonna go to the game room.
Okay.
Just for a second.
Okay. So you didn't even come into the boring room?
And she came in to like set stuff down or just kind of like look around and then be like, I'll be right back. And then just kind
Okay. Hold real quick. There it is. Okay, so Kate comes in, drops her stuff, and kind of like walks back out. Med, you open up these 2 drawers, and 2 red, kind of small red balls are on either one. And as you kind of look at them, you see that they kind of are moving a little bit and plop up, and then you just see like legs come out of the bottom of them, and they both jump and fly at your face.
Okay.
It's like you had a high enough perception check, they're not gonna like get to surprise you. But we're gonna need a roll initiative. real quick.
Sure. Are these like clown noses?
They look very much like cloud noses, yeah. But now they've got little like almost spider legs that have popped out of the bottom of them.
Awesome. That's
Oh,
8.
shit. No, I don't like it.
That's okay.
Sorry, Kelly.
We're okay. We're okay. That's an 8.
All right. So Kippley, if you would like to as well, since you're in the room and you're definitely gonna notice this is going on, feel free. Okay, so these 2 things jump at you extremely fast and like hit you hard just with their general trajectory. I gotta stop rolling this pink one. I just got my 4th nat 20 of the night on one of them.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop
The other one got a 14.
That hits.
Okay, so they both hit as they jump onto you. And
Boring room my ass. What the fuck?
Clown nose.
oh my god. You see that, okay, so they both jump at you. You have a beak, but like right between your eyes where a nose would be if you were a person, one of them like attaches. You just feel it like onto you. And the other one like jumps and like hits at the one that's already there, and then just kind of like jumps off towards Kithley. Doesn't make it there, but jumps that direction.
Motherfucking clown nose. Okay.
So Med, on your turn, I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
See, I guess it's a good thing that I left because there's only 2 clown noses. There wouldn't have been one for me anyway.
That would have been, you've been the odd one out.
Oh, sweet. Okay, it's a 7. Wisdom saving throw. So it's just a d20 plus my wisdom, right?
It should be on like the left side of your character sheet, there's a saving throw box, so you might have
Oh.
more if you're proficient. I'm not sure.
I do. Okay. So should I just okay, so I'll just do that the D20 that I rolled. And so it's close. So 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of look like cross-eyed and look at it, and for a second you're like, it's oh God, and then you're like amused for a second, and then you're like, what the fuck? And now you can act however you would normally act.
Do I swat it off? Oh, now it's my turn and I'm not
Yes, yes.
encumbered in some way. Okay.
Yeah, you're not encumbered or anything, so you can do whatever you would
Gotcha.
like.
Okay. Yeah, totally. I am going to do this situation with my talons to kind of get it off.
Okay, so go ahead and just roll to hit, like just a melee.
Okay.
Your normal talon.
Okay, so to hit 10.
10?
Yeah.
You go to scratch at it, and it just kind of goes bloop, bloop, bloop. It just moves right over your claw, and you miss.
Definitely disapprove of this.
Kithily, you hear the door, them open. Probably a surprised sound from Med, and look over and see a clown nose sitting right above Med's beak, and another one on the ground right next to your bed.
Just when I open, okay, what, Med, what's going on?
Fucking clown noses.
Okay, Kithily will get out of bed, or start to try and get out of bed, and just happens to accidentally step on tries to just steps on it out of just getting up.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll to hit with your melee. Kind of unarmed. You go to step, and you now see little legs pop out inside of it, and it goes and scoots right to the left of your foot as you step down.
That's creepy. Okay. Where's Kate?
Kate's just
Gamer.
Okay. The little clown nose on the ground is going to jump up at Kithily's face now.
Okay.
That's a 7.
18.
Gonna assume. Yep, that does not hit. You just kind of dodge out of the way instinctively as it just goes right past you.
Okay.
Med, I need you to make a wisdom save again, please.
Sure. Oh yeah, because it's still on my face. 23.
And you're like, this is not even slightly entertaining. Not even. You're just like, I hate
Super
this.
over it. Okay. I'm going to again, I guess try with my talons to get that shit off.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll a bleed.
Ooh, 21.
That hits. Roll your damage.
2.
You spear it, and it just goes like it just smushed a bug.
No screech or anything. No oozing anything out.
You kind of have that weird situation like when a tick bites you, where it's still there,
Ew.
but it's like.
So is it still on my
smushed.
nose or is it on my talon?
A little of both, but it is dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so cleaning myself off. Gross. Okay.
Kithily, there is a clown nose on the bed right behind you.
Can I try and pick it up and throw it at a wall?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, and I guess just kind of roll
unarmed
the hit.
strike?
Yeah, unarmed again.
22.
That hits earlier. Or do you have any additional, or are you just a 1 point unarmed
No,
strike? Oh, no, you get strength plus strength, right?
Yeah, I think so. So 4?
You kind of look and it's just skittering back and forth, just like kind of waiting, and
I
you
don't have
just
time for the shit.
yeah, you just see it and you're like, no, and then just chunk it against the wall, and it's like a rotten tomato just splats against the wall.
Gross. You okay, Med?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Go back.
All right, so Kibble just flops back down.
Had that shit done damage, I would be unconscious again, y'all.
My God. Oh my
I have
God.
one
Oh
hit
my
point right now.
Kithily hits the bed again, is like, done with this. Med, are you gonna just kind of relax and
I wanted to look at the wallpaper of Heckna. Does it change at all since we killed Clown Noses and he's a clown?
I mean, just the same kind of like rotation of just
Okay.
like a slightly different. It didn't get mad or anything. Like,
Right. Yeah, that's
nothing.
kind of what I'm
No
wondering.
bad reaction.
Yeah, like does it react? Okay. Yes, he would like to rest to regain his spells.
Beautiful. So you start to rest. Well, Kate, you walk down to the first floor where you see a room that is outlined with light bulbs, and there's a little on-air sign that lights up as you approach it. You have a key that looks like a number of yellow tickets and a single blue ticket, totaling well, I guess that would have been 3, but now it's just you, so you have essentially everyone's tickets. Um, and you see on the door, there's like a little ticket slot, kind of like a, a pinball machine, or not a pinball, skee ball, where you get them, but you can like kind of push them through.
So wait, you said there's 1 blue and then there's like 3 yellow?
Yes.
Okay. Do they say anything on them?
They're just like the very generic, which just says like ticket and then like a number on them.
Admit 1, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll just like rip off a yellow one, I guess, and just kind of like slide it in the thing.
Okay. You start to kind of slide it, and it doesn't feel like it's mechanical, like it's not feeding or anything. And then all of a sudden, it just feels like something has been like yanked out of your hand, and it just into the door. And you hear just kind of a like a skittering of sorts of just kind of like I can't make the noise loud enough that my thing's gonna pick up here, but it's just like kind of down the door, and then the doorknob turns, and then you hear a plop, and then and as the happens, the door kind of swings open, and you see this room that is a 20-foot by 20-foot square, and it's kind of set like a small TV set almost, it looks like. You've got 2 chairs on top of a red rug with a bright spotlight above it, and there's small rows of empty chairs that look like a audience kind of seating area. Um, and you see that standing in front of the 2 chairs, and as you enter, does a big bow, is Laird Bubble of Squeak, your fun, punky, just companion from the forest. And you see that he is dressed in a sequined, flashy. Why? I'm literally talking about his outfit. A sequined, flashy outfit. My lining's inside out. I can't put it up. Outfit, and he sees you come in. He's like, "Ah, Kate, it has been so long, too long, 1 minute away from you is too many minutes away from you."
She's gonna kind of do like that ballet stutter step again and just be like, oh, I didn't mean to. Hello.
I see you. You are so lucky with tickets today. I see you have my blue ticket. You know what that means?
No.
Yet again, you are the star of my show. Oh my goodness. Here, come, sit. Come sit next to me.
She'll
This
like
is the greatest show in all of the Revelia. Don't tell anyone else because they'll get their butt hurt. But it is because it's mine, and now it's even better because you are here.
okay.
And he kind of like sits you down, and the spotlights all turn on, and you hear this like music come on, and then there's kind of like a stock clapping kind of
Yeah.
audience noise, and you see behind you these like red curtains kind of poof to the side, and there's like this large ornate framed photo of Heckna back there behind him. And you see that the lights, you know, they're a solid spotlight, but it's almost like there's a little glitter to them. You know, like it's just like real fancy, and you're just like, oh my God. And they're all just kind of like spinning around, and then they do that like dum like beginning of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and then they all turn on
Mhm.
you. And Lair just kind of fixes his jacket, and he looks over at you, and he's like, all right, are you ready?
Yes.
And then
Stupid
you
mic.
see like a big over kind of like a teleprompter looking thing, a countdown, and it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this just brilliant music starts playing. And we'll see what happens next time.
Ooh, cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Show.
Awesome.
Man, I
That
almost
was fun.
killed 2 of y'all. That would have been bad.
I know.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I only needed like 2 more points of damage to permakill Kate.
Yeah, you were close. You were very
Yay.
close.
Oops.
Anyway, thank you, Taylor, so much for running the Girl Gang game. We will let everyone know via our socials the next time that we will be playing. So keep an eye out for that. Tune into ConSave tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central to see their new game. Here on High Shelf Gaming, we'll be playing Aegon tomorrow night. It's our last Aegon episode, so tune in for that. This will be shown on the ConSave channel on Tuesday, as will their Aegon game. And then Wednesday, we're back with Red Markets. Or Taylor's going to figure out the scheduling for
This might be Monday.
the
I
other
forgot
thing.
Aegon's back. This might be Monday.
We really appreciate everybody hanging out, having fun with us. I had a great time. Thank you so much. And with that, everyone have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits.
Hey!
I get to do it. I get to do it.
Hey! Everyone steals it. Bye, y'all.
Wait, what's the thing? Room Valley